Hello and welcome back to Duel Links. I figure it's been a bit and I still want to fill a bit of time before I start Sekiro. Well, especially since I'm gonna have a bit of a busy weekend coming up. So I figure something easy to pick up and put down would be good, and mobile games are really good for something that's easy to pick up and put down. And conveniently, we have a new box. Now with my current gem count, I think I should be able to buy out most of it, but fantastic arc. Now this box technically isn't new, it's per se, it's been out new as in day of like I've done before. This is actually been out for about a week now, but this also means we now know like Burning Abyss here has actually started showing up in the ladder. That's really nice. It also has some nice support for Buster Blader, which Buster Blader fans are pretty happy about. That's always good. It also introduced, yeah, here we are, Yang Zing, which they're really just rogue at best, but it's neat to see, nonetheless it's nice to see some new decks showing up here and there. But yeah, I guess the main people who are going to the box are probably going for Burning Abyss here. I'm a bit more focusing on Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon here myself, because, well, and Odd Eyes Fusion, because I still want to get my Odd Eyes deck working. But I still have my DDDs working rather well here. Technically speaking, I think my Yosenjus deck is generally better, but I do think this works out rather well. Well, I just wish we had a better level 7 synchro like Siegfried. Oh well. I guess I can do some PvP matches. As you can see, I have not been playing this game very much. Why not? Let's go in with our different dimension demons. At the moment, I believe, well, you could see in the background, but I believe the Declan event is rerunning, so anyone who didn't get him can get him now. Looks like another Blue Eyes deck. 3K has a lot of attack power, but luckily, that's a lot of muscle, but DDDs can be even higher muscle. You have no chance.
Observe what makes the strong truly mighty.
Contract procrastination got nerfed a bit a while ago.
Words mean nothing. It's my turn. I'll set a monster. I set a card. I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Let's get Pendragon in our hand here. This is a little dangerous because I might die to burn damage if he deals 3,000 damage to me, and Blue Eyes are pretty good at that. Unfortunately, DDDs really don't like going first.
Watch closely. I summon a monster in attack position. From my hand, I
Power of the Guardians. Oh, of course. I can't use it yet. I'll take 2,000 damage. I can't afford that because I'm about to take 600 right now.
I activate an equip spell.
Only 100. Okay, that's a bit better than I was expecting. Lilith here.
It's my turn.
Power of the Guardians is an annoying card, but I can handle it just fine.
Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Ow.
Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
DD Slime, here we are. Let's see here, discard card. Hand to the graveyard. Okay, so this has to be specifically for my hand.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
Now, funny thing about Oracle King Dark. Jalter here means that if I take any effect damage, it gets reflected. Unfortunately, this counts as battle damage with the Swordswoman, so...
I activate my continuous trap. Dark contract with the witch.
And let's get rid... Power of the Guardians will protect Swordswoman, so I need to get rid of that.
activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp. Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
Let's go with Genghis here.
Let rise a monster that burns bright with... Come forth. Ready to battle? Flame King Gang...
A little damage here, but there we are. Alright.
My turn. Go ahead and rebuild your strategy. I'll just...
I have to be careful because he might lava golem me.
Face down. I set a card. I set a monster face
Looks like he's a stall deck if he's putting down that many face downs.
I draw. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates.
Jalter will just make these heal me, so I'm not worried. We're gonna activate this effect.
Contract with the Witch's effect activates.
Destroy one card on the field. Whatever this is, I want it gone.
Dark Contract with the Witch's
Yeah, let's send to the graveyard. You can special summon from your hand, except he has no cards in his hand.
To be.
Okay, yeah, he just quit because he couldn't do anything. Excellent. What kind of deck was he running? Let's see. Yeah, it's a generic Blue Eyes deck, and it looks like he had just a bunch of back row here. Some of these techs are a bit weird. Oh, I get it. It's because he's hoping to get carried by Power of the Guardians. Well, luckily, while Power of the Guardians does protect the monster it's attached to, it does not protect itself, which is a very big weakness. It doesn't work really well against the NPCs, though, at least. She might be running Amazons. I have to be careful. I do like the... Oh, is that the new event card sleeves? Called Magician Girls.
In a duel.
Yep. That's the Fusion Course ones. I do like the new Leo Corporation playmats and this card sleeves. They don't have the annoying Duel Links logo on them. And frankly, I'm not sure why so many do. It's like, thanks Konami, I know what game I'm playing, right?
Magician Girl.
Very Magician Girl.
Very Magician Girl adds a Magician Girl to my hand. I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw.
Dark Contract with Gate. Perfect.
I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates.
The fact this is stalling a moment gives me very poor, makes me very afraid. Activate its effect.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. I will create a monster that will seal the ruler.
Night Howl to bring
Double D Night Howl. Double D
get a level
Night
7
Howl
out here so I can get a level
activates.
10.
Double D Vice Typhon. Synchro Summon. Triple D Gust.
Gust High King Alexander. Now, the fact there's a delay implies there's some sort of hand trap effect she's got going.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. The Dark Wing Behemoth. Double D Burpamet. With me. Battle.
Alright. That's gonna turn defense mode and redirect its attack.
Come on
change the attack target to it. A little dangerous then. Alright, we'll have to sacrifice one monster to do this.
When Chocolate Magician Girl is attacked, she calls an ally. Come out, Berry Magician Girl!
I attack.
Berry Magician Girl brings out her friend. Let's go!
Attack, Gust High King Alexander!
Can't redirect the attack this time. And she already used her effect this turn, so she can't use it again.
I attack with my monster.
Yeah, once per turn.
Oh no!
My turn
You're
is
so
done.
frustrating.
But are you
It's
done
my
with
turn.
this duel?
I draw.
If she doesn't kill Baphomet, I can potentially... Oh, she's probably going to do that. Yeah, she doesn't have any trap cards, so I'm not sure why I put down Dark Contract there, but there we are.
Draw a card.
Alexander's been significantly weakened, but I have a way to help.
Magician Girl to activate her effect.
If that's a hand trap effect, this is going to hurt.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
I can't undo that. She's going to get out. Oh no, she's going to use, create Quintet Magician. I don't have any way to deal with that. Yeah, Quintet Magician. There's no stopping that anymore.
I fusion summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
He destroys everything on the field except for himself. Oh, everything on my field, that is.
Chocolate Magician Girl attacks. I think it's over. I attack you directly. I activate my monster's
Invoked? Oh, balls. Wait, I thought it was going to boost invoked monsters. Oh no, any fusion monster. I thought it was just invoked monsters. Let's just say there's a very good reason the entire invoked archetype is heavily restricted. This is most likely Ubel. This is most likely Fire Kings. They're probably worried that I have contract procrastination, which would absolutely obliterate the Fire Kings, but I do not. I have the better beatdown.
You shall experience true suffering. My turn.
Unless I draw a monster, this might almost be a bricky hand. Although I guess I can use Dark Contract with the gate. Yeah, this is a hard once per turn, so even if I place down 2, I can only use 1.
It's my turn.
I end my
I
turn.
draw. I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the gates effect activates.
Only one monster. Here, I need to go with fusions.
Swirl Slime's effect. Let rise a monster that burns bright. Come forth.
Flame King Genghis. And we'll go with Dark Contract with the Swamp King. And we can use him to banish these two in order to summon Jalter.
I will create a monster that will seal your... The ruler...
I'll put down Dark Contract for the Witch as well. I can use this twice per duel, so...
Battle! Flame King Genghis, attack! Scorching Sword Swipe!
Payback.
Destroy one card you control, then use the effect once per turn.
Activate my own effect.
I can attack her just fine because I'm healed by doing that. Destroy all the monsters on the field.
I end my
You shall
turn.
experience true
Go ahead and
suffering.
rebuild your strategy.
I
I'll
draw.
just tear it down.
Terra Incarnate. Do I want to activate Dark Contract with the Witch?
I activate
Yes,
my
I do.
continuous trap. Dark contract with the witch.
This will bring out Ultimate Nightmare if I do that. Do I really want to? No, it's going to destroy everything on the field anyways, so you know what? Let's do it. Let's give the free and see how badly we can do. If I remember right, Yubel only destroys if she causes the damage, so theoretically Jolter should protect me since I can't take damage from its effect.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. I draw. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
So you can be special destroyed by battle, you take no battle damage at the end of this attack's monster, inflict damage, also destroy that monster.
Dark contract with the witch's effect activates.
Get rid of this and destroy Ultimate Nightmare.
Dark contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
There we are.
Dark contract with the witch's effect activates.
This just heals me. That could be a Mirror Force, so let's use this.
Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
I'm gonna try something here. This might not be very smart, but let's do it.
Darkwing Behemoth, Double D Performance.
Use his effect to change
I
Genghis's
activate
level.
Double D Performance effect.
Please make it 4. Now that I have 2 level 4s, I can exceed summon Wave King Caesar. I think technically he's supposed to be based off Caesar Augustus and not necessarily
You have
Julius
never
Caesar, but
faced
it
a
should work.
monster as commanding as this one. Rise, rank 4, Triple D Wave King Caesar. Battle! Attack, Wave King Caesar! Tidal Torrent!
There we are. I was worried that was a Drowning Mirror Force, but it's not. I'm safe.
Such an annoyance.
I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate a field spell.
Activate Wave King Caesar
Wave
effect.
King Caesar's effect.
At the end of the turn, any monsters you destroy will be returned to my field. I will take damage for them, but as long as Jolter remains on the field, I will be in perfectly good shape. Destroy 1 monster in your hand to control Fire King monster in your deck.
My turn's done.
Looks like you're out of options. I draw. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Jolter, heal me, please.
I activate Triple D Wave King Caesar's effect. Dark contract with the Swamp King's effect activates. Dark contract with the witch's
Destroy 1
effect
card on the field.
activates.
Remove this. Whatever this is, I want it gone.
Dark contract with the
Jar of
witch's
Avarice.
effect activates. I've never... Ready to battle?
Jolter, finish it. There we are. There we go. ranking up slowly. After this one, I'll go to my pack openings then. I just wanted to give time before we start. So, oh yeah, this is absolutely Blue Eyes.
I've never gone easy. Let's see if you're...
Ooh.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. It's my turn! Double D Savant Kepler! I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect! I activate my continuous spell! Dark Contract with the Gate! Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates.
No, I can't make anything with that. I need a fusion.
I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
I need to make it Jalter.
I will create a monster that will the ruler. I set a card.
Okay, there we are.
My turn.
I draw. I set a monster.
There's that's White Stone of Legend. It can't. There's no possible way it is anything else.
I activate my continuous trap. Dark Contract with the Witch.
I end my turn.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. I draw. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates. Dark Contract with the Witch's effect activates.
Whatever that is, I want it gone.
Dark Contract with the Swamp King's
Excellent.
effect activates. Dark Contract.
This could have actually been pretty painful, so I'm glad I got rid of that.
Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates.
Alright, we're gonna get this out here. Night Howl will get me High King Alexander immediately.
The tuner monster Double D Night Howl. Double D Night Howl's effect activates.
Alright, get Pendragon out here.
Triple D.
Alright, come to me, Seba. And now High King Alexander.
I synchro summon a monster. Triple D gun.
And
Dark
fusion.
Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
Beowulf. Dragon and Night Howl. Now Beowulf.
Together into a noble hero that even be born. Triple D Dragon Bane King Beowulf.
And with this, Iskandar is strong enough to break through every. He gains piercing damage thanks to Beowulf, and his attack power is so high there's no surviving. Say goodbye.
Gust
You
High
won't
King
escape
Alexander.
me. I activate my monsters.
Oracle King Dark attack. The
Fine, we'll just finish it off with Beo. There we are.
How could I lose?
Clever in having more than just White Stone of Ancients there. Not bad, not bad. Oh wow, he wasn't even running Blue Eyes, he was just running a complete stall deck. Increase your life points out of the attack points. Let's see here. Destroy the monster and equip to inflict half. Ooh, that actually might have been dangerous. No, Jalter would have protected me from it. You can send this card to negate any graveyard effect. Well, lucky for me, I don't have too many graveyard effects. Yeah, that guy was unlucky facing me because basically everything I had countered him. Alright, we had a nice handful of matches, but before we go back in, we're going to go into the new box, Fantastic Arc. Hopefully we can start getting more pendulum stuff going. Alright, 10 packs, here we go. Let's see, Ryu Okami. Yeah, Worm, if your opponent special summons a monster. Your opponent sends one card from the extra side to the graveyard. Situationally useful, actually. Oh yeah, more Burning Abyss guys. Basically all the... Ooh. Yang Zing. Yang Zing seem like a lot of fun, but they have the word... I noticed they have the word when in all of their texts. And for those who don't play Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's one of those games where the exact wording is important. Basically, if a card uses the word when, that means it can miss its timing and fail to activate its effect. If it says if, then it can't miss timing. It'll always work. It's not a big deal in most cases, but something to be aware of at the very least. Pendulum Shift. Target one player in either. Set the scale. Becomes that pendulum scale. Wind of Yang Zing. Sword of Kusanagi. Oh yeah, there's a lot of spirit monsters in this box. I'm not a fan, personally. Oh yeah, the Burning Abyss. Basically, every Burning Abyss monster has an ability where they do something useful if they end up in the graveyard in any capacity, and also you can special summon them if you don't have any spell or trap cards active. Magispector and special summon it. Magispector Gift. Brilliant Spark. Gem Knights. Destroy. Target one of those, inflict damage. As someone who used Gem Knights, I'm not too big on that. Empowered Warrior, when this card is destroyed by battle. A bit too specific, I think. Oh. Let's see here. If a normal monster attacks, inflict piercing damage. Turtle Taiga. Tiger encase a protective shell with attacks with sharp fangs. Yeah, with 1,000 attack, I don't think it's going to be piercing. It's going to be damaging much. And I'm not sure how protective that shell is if it's only 1,500 now that I think about it. Shiwen, the light of the Yang Zing. Oh, so I missed that raccoon there. Well, I think it's a Tanuki, technically. Let's see here. I think this is a reprint. Sanafond, the Sky Prison. 2 level 8 monsters, gains 100 attack and defense for each monster in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can detach material from this card until the end of your opponent's next turn. They cannot destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can special summon from graveyards. I might have to keep an eye on this one. This is pretty good for someone like Blue Eyes or Shiranui who like to special summon the graveyard. What do you sense, Declan? Stone Ogre Grotto. Well, that doesn't seem... That's... Ooh, Evil Swarm Nightmare. Opponent special summons a monster, detach it, and change that. So basically a Book of Moon. And since it's a rank 4, that's the easiest one to make, so yeah, I think that's worth considering. Burning Abyss, Pendulum back. If you have 2 monsters in Pendulum Zone, target 2 in the graveyard, each with a level exclusive to the Pendulum scales of the cards, and add them to your hand. Ikitama. Let's see here. During this turn, special summoner flip face up, you can normal summon 1 spirit in addition to your normal summon. If this card's in the graveyard, draw 1 card. You must control spirit monster to activate and resolve this effect. The reason I like Yosenjus is because they feel like similar to these spirit monsters here, because the way spirit monsters work is they go on the field, but they do something and then return to your hand at the end of the turn. However, they don't really do anything major, and at least nothing enough to significantly offset, I think. I do believe they have some ritual monsters in the main card game that makes them a lot more usable, but for now, I think, for this particular game, I think Yosenjus are better because they not only send themselves back to the hand, but also usually your opponent's monsters as well. Which makes it really nice, since then they have to waste... Ooh. Since they have to resources resummoning it. Buster Dragon. Ooh. More of the Buster Blader stories here. Fuma Shuriken. Equipped only to a ninja. Gaining 700 attack. Oh yeah, this has some Twilight Ninja Shingetsu. Izanagi. Yeah, I can show this off here. Where's the raccoon here? Let's see here. When this card's normal special summon, add 1 Magic Spectre from the deck to your hand. You can only use this Benbuku once per turn. But yeah, this is the big thing that makes Magic Spectres interesting. None of their monsters can be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That is one of the strongest protections. However, you can also see the stats aren't exactly high, so they can basically only be destroyed by battle, but it's not too hard to do so here. That by itself can be some value. Also, none of them have any pendulum effects. They are all purely scales. Their big boss monster is Magic Spectre Kirin, but apparently it's banned in the main card game, so I don't think we can look forward to seeing that in Duel Links anytime soon. For the best, I'm sure. Yeah, and if you like the Japanese deities, Izanagi, Izanami, yeah, those are all spirit monsters. Yeah, spirit, fairy. Izanagi isn't classified as spirit, but he does protect them. He support them since he makes it so they don't have to return to the hand at the end of the turn if you don't want. Alright, Twilight Ninja Kagan. I guess if I want to make some pendulum ninjas, I can do it here. So ninjas, once per turn when your ninja declares attack, you can make that monster gain 1,000 attack. Tribute this card, then target one ninja you control. I guess since it adds 1,000 attack here, that's actually pretty decent. Plus, scale 10 is actually quite good. You generally want your pendulum scales really high or really low. Oops, target one card you control, destroy it. Seems rather silly, but a lot of cards actually have some really good effects if destroyed by a card effect. Like my own Flame King Genghis, for example. If he's destroyed by... Well, no. I think he has to be by the only one. I'll check after this. Actually, I imagine cards like this are the reason why a number of cards that have a special effect if destroyed by a card effect also include it must be by your opponent's card effect. Gatebuster, when a fiend you control is targeted for an attack, target the opponent's monster and a monster you control. Will destroy both. I guess since different DDDs are all fiend monsters, I could consider this one, but as you've seen, my back row is really, really full. Thonian Blast. When a face-up monster destroys inside the graveyard, destroy one face-up that has the lowest attack, and if you do, inflict damage to both players. Majesty's Pegasus. All Magic Spectres gain 300 attack and defense. You can contribute one Wind Spellcaster monster, that's basically what they all are. Special summon one level 4 or lower Magic Spectre from the deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. Barrier Wave. Activate by tributing a Synchro monster. When an opponent's monster goes attack, change all attack, you control defense, then inflict damage equal to half the attacking monster's defense. That's a bit too specific. Even a dedicated Synchro deck, I'm not sure the tribute... That's a pretty big cost in a lot of cases. Like, do I want to sacrifice High King Alexander to put those in defense? Or my Mayakashis? Do I want to lose Yoko? Or if we get him later, Agasha... But a Koro, a 3,300 attack Synchro, just to put the... I guess if you summon a monster bigger than mine, that could be useful, but usually monsters that have the massive attack have low defense to compensate. Orb of Yaska. Equip on Spirit when it destroys and sends to the graveyard, gain life points. Life point gaining effects usually aren't worth, unfortunately. Ooh, Sword Destruction. Destruction Sword Memories. This is actually a pretty good card. Special one Bluster Blade from the deck. You can also banish this card. You can also use a Diffusion Summon by banishing it from... And note that it doesn't say you can't use the Fusion the same turn you use its initial effect if you use it from the field. This is a genuinely great card. Buster Bladers are really strong but lack consistency, so... But then again, given it's a control-oriented deck... Let's see here, Magic Spectre Sonics. Target one Magic Spectre until the end of the turn's attack turn become double. Also any damage it inflicts is halved. Snake, just more pack filler. Burning Abyss monster. Samurai Destroyer. Ooh, this is actually a really good reprint. Master Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. While in a Pendulum Zone, you can target one card on the field in a Pendulum Zone and destroy it. Scale 3. Not too bad, actually. Rasaketsu. Here. Return to the hand. You can reveal one spirit monster from your hand, except itself, then target one attack position monster your opponent controls, return that to the hand. I'm pretty sure this is a later support, given its general design, but I might be wrong. Crystron Quan. During your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can special summon one non-tuner from your hand, but have its effects negated. And if you do immediately after this effect involves synchro summon a machine synchro monster using only that monster in this card as a quick effect. Magispector Cyclone. Tribute one wind spellcaster monster, then target one monster your opponent controls, destroy the target. Right, Yangzing Brutality. If a monster you controlled battles an opponent's monster during damage, your battling monsters become double its original during that calculation, but it's destroyed after the damage step. Traveler in the Burning Abyss. Target any Burning Abyss monsters in your graveyard that were sent there, special summon in defense position. This is actually pretty good for getting a quick kick Seize monster out. Blizzard Dragon. Once per turn, you can target one monster. Opponent controls it cannot change battle position or declare an attack till the end of your opponent's next turn. Draco Senshin. Once per turn, you contribute a dragon-type monster that has a level. Special summon from your deck one worm type that has the same level as the attributed monster's original level. And if you do any monster destroyed by battle with that monster, shuffle the deck. A bit very specific, since you have to run both dragons and worm-type monsters for this, but monsters being sent back to the deck instead of the graveyard is actually pretty huge, because very few monsters have effects that activate if sent back to the deck, but quite a few have effect if sent to the graveyard, so that's actually... yeah, if you can run it. Oh yeah, Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss is largely... I'm sure most are already aware of this, but for anyone who isn't, they're all based off of characters and figures from Dante's Divine Comedy. So, hence why we have Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss, and Virgil, Rockstar of the Burning Abyss. And yes, for those who enjoy Devil May Cry but aren't aware, somehow, yes, both Dante and Virgil are both based off of but Dante's Divine Comedy characters. And Virgil himself is actually pretty good. You can make him with basically anything, as long as they add up to 6. You can only control one of him once per turn, discard one Burning Abyss, and target one shuffle into the deck. This card destroyed by battle card effect, you can draw a card. Yeah, you can be nice if you just want a 2500 attacker, but I probably want my Brionic if I need to make a level 6. But in the Burning Abyss, he's really good for setting the opponent... yeah, for one card the opponent controls or is in their graveyard and shuffle the deck. That could really mess with a lot of strategies. I think he's pretty good. Maybe I will make a Burning Abyss deck after this. I need to go through this box a few times entirely for the Pendulum Dragon there. Icy Crevasse. When exactly one monster you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by an effect, target one monster your opponent controls, send that to the graveyard. If you do inflict damage, you'll have the original. Basically, this is purely to chain off of it. It seems a bit too specific. Spiritual Energy Selling Machine. This just lets spirit monsters not have to return to your hand afterward, but you have to discard a card in order to pay its upkeep. Humming the Keishin. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of spirit monsters. It feels like a lot of stuff they have to do or designed to try and circumvent their going back to the hand. Meanwhile, Yosenjus embrace it. Let's see here. When this card special summon, target one Jin Xyz monster in your graveyard, special summon it, then you can attach up 2 cards from your hand as Xyz. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one Jin you control. This turn, I can attack the opponent directly. I guess if you're making a Jin deck, that can be interesting. That's one of Yuma's cards. Basically, if Yuma's not using any number cards, he typically uses either Gaga Cowboy and other onomatopoeia monsters or the Jins. Small branch of the Burning Abyss. Tao Tai, Shadow of the Yangzing. When this card you control is destroyed by battle card effects in the graveyard, you can summon one Yangzing. Yeah, the Yangzings are pretty good at quickly getting their synchros out. It's just they can miss the timing if you aren't careful, and certain decks right now, like Thunder Dragons, are very good at forcing cards to miss timing. Then again, I guess that one is on its way out since it keeps getting hit by the ban list more and more. Eventually, they're probably going to just smack everything, I guess. Pixie, the Water of the Yangzing. Bird of Paradise Lost. This card gains 100 attack and defense for each tuner in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can send a tuner from your hand to the graveyard, then target one monster you take control of it till the end phase. And since this itself is a tuner, you could theoretically synchro summon with that enemy monster, which would be a nice way to remove it. Or you could attack with it, and this one to try and win the game, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a level 8 tuner. What are you going to synchro with it? You'd have to hope the opponent only has a level 1 or 2, because there's very few synchro monsters level 11 or above. Good and Evil, this is a ritual summon card, but the ritual monster's not in here. The other Evil Swarm Nightmare. Dang, the game really wants me to have those rank 4s. Izanami. Twilight Ninja Jogen. Jitsu Art. Yeah, beats me how good the Pendulum Ninjas are. They pop in and out here and there, but... Ooh. Just a Tao Tai. Nothing notable there. Alright, Pendulum Call is the main one I'm after here, as well as Pendulum Arc Dragons. Aratama. During the end phase, return to the hand. When this card's normal summon flip, you get one spirit monster from your deck to your hand, except for Aratama. Bam. Infestation Pandemic. All Elswarm monsters you currently control are unaffected by other spell and trap effects this turn. Ooh, so it's basically Forbidden Lance for Steel Swarm and Evil Swarm. Oh dang, you can even see Bryonic in the corpse there. Oh, that's That's Ally of Justice Cataster. Dang. Naturia Fruit Fly. Oh, a fly made out of fruit. Clever pun. Spiral Flame Strike. Spiral Flame Strike is Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon's signature attack. Let's see here, activate one of these. If you control Odd Eyes card, target one card in the field, destroy it, or add to your hand one level 7 Odd Eyes monster from your deck. Doesn't even have to be Odd Eyes Pendulum, even though that's obviously the intended use, given, you know, the artwork and whose attack it is. This is definitely one of the better signature move cards. Usually they're more flavor than particularly amazing, but I quite like it. Magic Calibra. A sentient scale. It maintains balance of the universe, but often places stars on the wrong side. Magispector Fox Cube. Took me this long to get a normal rarity? Huh. But yeah, they're all wind-type spellcasters, and their tails are all tornadoes. And because I am I'm apparently 12 years old, I will make the obvious joke that it looks like they're farting out tornadoes. Then again, they're all wind-type, so maybe I'm not too far off, I don't know. But yes, I had to get the most immature joke out of the way, because it will not leave my head until I say it. I am a very professional streamer, as you see. Ooh, what do you sense, Declan? Nothing, apparently. Why'd he show up, then? Magispector Storm. That's Magispector Nikomata? Whichever. Target one monster the opponent controls and shuffle the deck. It's a very good card. Like I said, shuffling a monster in the deck into the enemy's deck is usually a good way of removing them from the equation entirely. I mean, sure, they could draw into it, but they have to hope that it ends up at the top of the deck. But I'm kind of surprised there's only 2 Magispector monsters in this entire deck here. Bird of Paradise Lost. Magical Abductor. Now this is another spell counter or focused card. Barrier Wave. Restrawn Amitrix. Well, having a generic rank 5, level 5 synchro never hurts. Ooh, a shiny one. But what do you sense, Declan? Ooh, Yato. Darkness of the Yang Zing, or at least I think that's how it's pronounced. Pendulum Call's the big one here. Discard a card, add 2 Magician Pendulum monsters with different names to deck your hand. And so in other words, you basically immediately get yourself 2 Pendulum Scales. Until the end of your opponent's next turn after this, Magician cards in your Pendulum zones cannot be destroyed by card effects. Which is especially good because MST absolutely... As you saw with my Yosenjus, if someone MSTs the Pendulum Scales, the whole strategy gets thrown out of whack. You only activate 1 per turn, of course. You can activate this card if you activate Magician Monster's Pendulum effect this turn. Right, so you basically have to open with it. This is definitely a 3 of if I want to make Odd Eyes a really good deck. It also makes it annoying I haven't gotten 1 copy yet, but I believe I have enough to buy out the box if I need it. Evil Swarm Thunderbird. Evil Swarms, I believe, are corrupted versions of existing ones. I think this is a Gusto monster. Bring either player's turn when a card effect is activated. You can banish this card until the next return of this banish, and if you do against an attack. It's okay. Soul Strike. I've never I've never heard this card before. Let's see here. I mean, well, actually, I haven't heard a lot of cards in this box here. I've heard of a decent number of them, but like I said, when I left to Yu-Gi-Oh, I ended up leaving around the GX era and only came back around early Brains, so I missed quite a bit. Let's see here. If your life point's 4,000 or less, if this is the same text as it is in the real card game, I could see this potentially having some value here alone, just because of it starts. Like, there's one card, Card of the Soul, that allows you to search out a monster whose attack and defense sum is equal to your life points. In the main card game, that's not very good, because 8,000 is really rough for a workable monster, but in Duel Links here, that's a lot easier, because 4,000 is actually a very common sum of attack and defense for monsters. Alright, let's see. When attack is declared involving monster you control, pay half your life points. Then target one face-up monster gains attack equal to the deficit between your current LP and until the end of your opponent's turn. You can only activate. What? Okay, never mind. I thought maybe this could be something clever, but... Well, I guess you... Hey, but like... Well, where'd you even... Sheesh. I can't think of too many practical uses for this, but I'm sure some smarter players could find... something good. Dinoster Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer. 1 Draco Slayer Pendulum and a Pendulum monster. Okay, this is a contact fusion. You don't use poly. You don't use polymerization. Your cards, monster zones cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. Once per turn, you can special summon a Draco Slayer Pendulum from your hand or graveyard, but cannot be used as... Well, anything that protects your Pendulum Scales are really nice. Ooh, Boxia, Brightness of the Yang Zing. When this card's Synchro summoned, you can target cards in the field with the number of different original tributes of the worm-type monsters. Use the Synchro summon this card and shuffle them all into the deck. Once per turn, you can target a card you control and 1 level 4 or lower monster in the graveyard, destroy that card, and if you do, special summon that monster from the graveyard. Oh, I missed... Samurai but Destroyer is just a very good level 7 synchro in the general sense. Unmasked Dragon. Oh, I see, this is basically the sequel to Masked Dragon, and this is after it takes off its mask. The battle in the graveyard, you can special summon a worm with 200 or less defense. Masked Dragon summons a dragon type, and Unmasked is worm type, so I guess the idea is it was pretending to be a dragon the whole time. What's a Sky Surge Invisible? This card can be special summoned if you tribute summoning using the following. Card gets the appropriate. Light, negate the effect of spell. Dark, negate absent. Almost looks like a Dark Lord, honestly, since Dark Lords have a fallen angel type of aesthetic, and but the name is not Dark Lord, so it's not part of any archetype I know of. Unless there's there could be a Sky Surge archetype, and I'm just unaware of it, I guess. Then again, they did introduce, QLI monsters with literally just 1 in that one box, so maybe that is the case. What do you sense, Declan? Mythic Water Dragon. Control Earth, you can special summon this monster. Yangzing Prana. Let's see here. These cards gain effects, stay plus number of tributes of using monsters in the graveyard. They gain a 5 attack. If they will be controlled by battle card effect, you can send this card. Your opponent cannot set monsters. Change all face-up monsters to attack position. Send this card to the graveyard. Destroy all cards on the field. That's a lot of work for a field nuke. Pendulum Impenetrable. This turn, cards and pendulums cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also negate any effect activated by more that targets them. Well, like I just said, anything that protects cards in the pendulum zones are extremely helpful, so I may have to consider that one. What do you sense? Spirit's Invitation. Each time a spirit monster turns a hand, select one monster on your opponent's side of the field and turn it to the hand. Pay 500 life points if you do. Yeah. That's a bit of an annoying upkeep, though I guess it's not too bad. Yangzing Creation. Once per turn, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Yangzing from the deck. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except for synchros. Alright, so basically this makes it so you can't run these monsters, or at least not very often. Interesting, you can see that guy in there creating out of the elements. Okay, so basically the Yangzing are those worm creatures created from the elements themselves by, I think, the Zephyr dude? Or is that... I don't know who that is, honestly. Virgil, Rockstar, the Burning Abyss. I'll say, whoever they got to do the Burning Abyss artwork's pretty good at their stuff. I mean, the demons look pretty intimidating. Yeah, look, I mean, because look at this. That is really imposing. Magic Caliber is nice for adjusting the levels of monsters, I guess, but... Let me find it here, actually. Yeah, there's no point in summoning as a monster. This is clearly built to be used in the pendulum zones, and I did not realize that was its smile. That's actually kind of creepy, and knowing this, that's like, it's got teeth and all that. Anyway. Yeah, declare a level, target 2 monsters until the end of the turn, reduce the level of one by the amount, if you do increase the level of the other. That can be useful to help figure out some certain synchro plays or an extremely specific situation for NXCs, but that scale 5 is a bit annoying. I guess first depends on the deck, but in the general sense, like I said, it feels like you want them either really high or really low wherever possible. Exceeds Dimension Splash. If the set card is banished, you can special summon 2 level 8 water monsters from your deck. Their effects are negated. Also, they cannot declare an attack or be tributed. At least having Izanagi, so many copies of Izanagi means I'm ready if I ever start Persona 4 again, right? Ooh, nice. Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Fortunately, I cannot reset the box because I have not yet gotten Odd Eyes Fusion or Pendulum Call, and I kind of need those. In fact, at this point, I'm thinking it might be better to just buy out the box. Technically speaking, I have enough for that. It's about 9,000 gems to buy out a main box like this. Finally, Pendulum Call. Okay, nice. Mythic Tree Dragon. Nice. Bam. Yeah, I should probably just buy out the box at this point. As long as I can get Dante, at least one Dante, and all these others, I should be able to... What does Scarm do again? Summon to the end phase of this card in the grave because it was sent there. You can add one to your deck to your hand, except for Scarm. As a searcher, that's actually quite good. I want at least one Dante, since I've already this deep. I doubt I'm going to make Burning Abyss one of my main decks, but it'll be nice to at least have, I think. What do you sense, Declan? Not bad. Still no Odd Eyes Fusion. Probably better than Polymerization at the very least. What is this? Yangzing Creation. Dang, the Flash lied to me. Sheesh. Are Dante and the Odd Eyes fusions really in the bottom of the box? How very annoying. Ooh, Burning Abyss. I got there. Scarm, not Scram. Compulsory escape device. I feel this is a filler, you are. Granted, sending something to the opponent's deck could be more useful than anything you can send out, but at the same time, especially if they only have like one monster and you have like 3, but at the same time, they're obviously going to choose the least painful one to go through. Least painful one to put in. Yeah, Dante's the only one left, and I haven't even gotten a single. I probably should have reset it earlier, for honest, since I need 3 copies of Arc Pendulum Dragon, but ooh, Mythic Water. At this point, I'm in too deep. I'm not leaving until I get Dante. Another Buster Dragon, not bad. Sheesh, you really are at the bottom at this point. Actually, I'm running low. I forgot I need the, forgot to gather my rewards here, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, did I forget to pick this up? Embarrassing for me. Well, whatever. This is more than sufficient to buy out the box. Though annoying that I had to buy it out to get Dante. And the Odd Eyes Fusions. I probably don't even need 3. Yeah, I should have really just reset it once I got the Arc Pendulum Dragon. Oh well, learn from my mistakes. Finally. Wow, they were right next to each other once I actually got in there. Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss. That's everything that matters, so we're gonna go ahead and reset the box. One last 10 pull for the road. What's this time? Oh, of course, Dante comes right away. Well, no complaints, really. I could definitely make Burning Abyss what I've got here now, because Dante's a key part of it. Well, at least we got to end on a double Dante, right? Yamayugi can do basically anything because of how powerful Destiny Draw is, and since they haven't nerfed it by this point, I guess it must be working as intended.
Observe what.
I forgot to pay attention to who was going first. Whoops. Okay, good. He's going first.
Here I go. My turn. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Oh crap, that's Luna Light.
Here I go. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
The only way to beat Luna Lights is to get out High King Alexander and get him to 6,000 attack points. I cannot do it any other way. But the good news is it is extremely difficult for Saber Dancer to get stronger than 6,000 attack points. She can hit 4,000, but it has to be built a little later in the duel. Usually she just has 3,600. Well, 3,700 thanks to Tenki here.
From my hand, I activate a spell. All right. I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Now's the time. I special summon a monster. My turn is done.
It's my turn.
A monster, please. There we are. Perfect.
Double D Savant Kepler. I activate Double D Savant.
I have everything I
Kepler's
need.
effect. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Let rise the monster that burns. Come forth.
Slime user
I
effect.
activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. The tuner monster Double D Night Howl. Synchro summon. Triple D Gust Hop. activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
Now this'll win.
A force that will bring you to your knees. I fusion summon
Wave King.
the true tyrant. Triple D Wave Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok.
I have no idea how that voice actor was able to give that so perfectly. That's a huge mouthful.
King Alexander's effect activates. The tuner monster Double D Night Howl. Witness what's beyond evolution.
Now the fun thing about Wave King Oblivion Caesar Ragnarok is when he attacks,
Battle. Caesar Ragnarok. Triple D Wave Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok's effect activates.
by sending this back to my hand, he can devour another monster that's not the one attacking and to eat its attack points.
Do it.
Ha. So much for your saber dancer, buddy.
I may have lost.
To be a
How do you beat a muscle-based OTK deck? Even more muscle and OTK powers. Usable. Ooh, this might be a problem. DDDs are not very good against,
never gone easy.
they're not very good against, Melodious. However,
I have a
Duel.
Let's duel. Don't overthink it. Just go for it. It's my
yeah,
turn.
Bloom Diva, I don't have very many outs to, I'm afraid. But the good news is, she doesn't have many outs to me either, because as long as I have Jalter out, which Bloom Diva can only kill if she uses her effect to deal effect damage, but Jalter doesn't allow that happen. She reverts all the effect damage into healing, and therefore can't destroy anything.
Score the It's my I activate Shopina's effect.
Score is unfortunately going to be a problem to change that monster attack to 0. My Yosenjus can easily handle this deck. There's a reason I think they're a lot better than my DDD deck here, but DDDs are a lot of fun just because of all that muscle.
I'll set a card. With that,
I haven't shown
They don't run too many staples, so I don't think that's going to be Drowning Mirror Force or anything particularly dangerous like that, but
I set a card. Double D Savant Kepler. I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect.
contract with the gate.
I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the Gate.
I will search
Dark
out.
Contract with the Gate.
The reason there's a delay each time is because she's allowed to use Score's hand trap effect at any point she wants. So she's obviously waiting for an attack. 4, 5.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. a monster that burns bright. Come forth. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. The tuner monster Double D Night Howl. I synchro summon a monster. Triple D.
Let me check something. What's Jalter's defense points? Oh, it doesn't matter actually because score reduces both of them.
I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates. I will create a monster that will seal the ruler. Triple D Gust High King Alexander's effect activates. Come forth. Witness.
Alright, she's gonna use score.
Ready to battle? Flame King Genghis.
I'm gonna take
Attack!
2,300, but a small price to
Scorching
pay.
Sword Swipe.
Unless she has two, I guess. She has to use it now because she has to have a...
I send Scourge
Yep.
to the graveyard to activate her effect.
Go.
a small price to pay because I can now do this safely. It's not once per turn, but if she has a second one, oh dear, I didn't think she could have a second.
I flip over my set card. I know.
And there we go. That could have been really awful, but I'm glad she didn't go into her fusion right away, or else this could have really stalled out. Excellent, excellent. Super Heavy Samurai, it looks like. A bit annoying, because Giga Gloves permanently reduces stats to 0.
I've never... In a duel.
Gong's go
Duel.
Gong's turn.
YouTuber Pro. Could be interesting once this goes up on YouTube, I guess.
Super heavy.
Flutist, oh crap. That negates any targeting effects.
Super heavy samurai soul peacemaker's effect activates. The equipped soul peacemaker's effect activates. Level.
Big Benkei.
Gong ends.
It's
Gong's
my turn.
I need to figure something out here.
Draw.
Not ideal.
I set a card. I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Let rise a monster that burns bright. Come forth and
This is not an ideal opening hand.
I
can't
end
do
my
much
Pretty
there.
turn.
tough. That makes you a good opponent. It's Gong's turn. Gong draws.
And yeah, if a target Super Heavy Samurai.
The tuna.
Going to a rank 10, it looks like.
Super heavy.
Oh, he's going to a rank 5, actually. Yeah, I pretty much bricked with this opening hand. I don't have much I can do.
Synchro summon. To the front lines, Super Heavy Samurai Swordmaster Musashi. Musashi can activate its effect when it's synchro summoned. Super Heavy Super Heavy Samurai Soul Peacemaker's effect activates. You're now only allowed to attack the equipped monster. The equipped Soul Peacemaker's effect activates.
Dang, for once he's the one doing the tons of effects in a turn.
When Wagon is summoned, Gong can change its battle position. Super Heavy Samurai Wagon's effect activates.
Yeah, I think he opened with the best possible hand he
Super
could
Heavy
have.
Samurai Soul Horn
Super Heavy Samurai
activates
do
its
this sort of
effect.
stuff all the time, but usually they don't have a
Equips on
full
Super
set
Heavy
of...
Samurai to let it attack twice. Let's battle. Super Heavy Samurai Swordmaster.
I activate my continuous trap. Dark contract with the witch.
He's just gonna negate it, but it's worth it, I guess.
Gong banishes Flutist from the graveyard to use its effect.
I activate Triple D Flame King Genghis's effect.
Go! Gong's monster attacks you direct. Go! Ready?
Well, it doesn't matter. Even if he had just ended turn, I would have died to my own burn damage, since I can't stop the contract's damage. He's running either Abyss Actors or Yosenjus, and neither would be particularly good for me.
In a duel, duel.
What's more perfect than perfect? My dueling. It's my turn. I set a card. I'm setting a card. I set a card.
Yeah, he's Yosenju, most likely.
Some enjoy quick
I haven't
matches.
shown my full
I
strength
like
yet.
savoring
I draw.
mine. I end my turn.
Savant Kepler.
Double D Savant Kepler! I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect.
Fusion, probably. Actually, I think I know what I need here.
I set a card.
It's extremely risky, but I might be able to do
I
this.
activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Let rise a monster that burns bright with blazing. Come forth and conquer all. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Triple D. I've never. Battle. Flame King Genghis.
No question, those are all
Attack.
battle traps. In fact, one might even be
Scorching Sword
Drowning
Swipe.
Mirror Force.
That won't work.
Dino Mist Rush.
My set card. I activate a trap.
Oh, it's Dino Mist. Interesting.
I special summon a monster.
Flame King Genghis. Attack. Scorching Sword Swipe.
That won't work. My set card. I activate a trap.
Double D Savant Kepler. Attack. I
What's
end
more
my
perfect
turn.
than perfect?
Go ahead
My
and
Duel
rebuild
Link.
your strategy.
It's my
I'll
turn.
just tear it down.
I draw.
Probably should have gotten contract. I was too afraid of those trap cards when in reality I should have just
I'm
gotten.
setting a card.
At least I know for a fact he cannot use his pendulum scales, at least not yet.
I special summon a monster. My set card. I
activate my continuous trap. Dark contract with errors.
All other trap cards are negated, so you don't get your free summon.
Time to battle. You can lead the stage. I attack with my monster. There's a
I guess you're
reason why I
forcing me
was
to show
cast
my
as the hero
true
instead of you.
draw.
Dark contract with the
I
gate.
end my turn.
Dark contract with errors' effect activates.
I'm gonna take damage from this, but that's fine.
I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gate.
Actually, I guess it was good I got dark contract with
the gate's
errors.
effect activates.
I can either get High King Alexander or I can get Jalter. Actually, you know what? I need Jalter. I need to protect myself from the damage, from the effect damage.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. I will create a monster that will see the ruler. Observe. ready to battle? Go! Attack!
That's supposed to stop me?
As long as he doesn't draw a monster, I'm in good shape, but the problem is pendulums usually focus more.
Just as I expected.
No, you don't get to get that free summon from your deck. I negate it. Okay, I'm glad I got with Dark Contract with Errors first, because he basically has to rely entirely on the top deck now.
I end my
What's
turn.
more perfect than perfect? My dueling. It's my turn.
Alright, he's got to hope for that one monster, because that's the only way he can stop me now.
I draw. I set a monster.
Okay, good, he doesn't have anything.
That ends
I
my
guess
turn.
you're forcing me to show my true. I draw.
Kepler.
Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. Dark Contract
Jalter
with
brings me
Errors
back
is
from the
effect
brink of death.
activates.
Thank you. Will normal summon Kepler and use his effect to grab a Dark Contract.
I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect.
Contract with the Swamp King.
I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates.
Let's get this to my hand here. Banish
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
Swirl Slime to special summon this guy.
The tuner monster Double D Night Howl.
Now I can use Jalter and Night Howl in order to bring out Alexander.
Synchro Summon. Triple D. Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
We're gonna use the Kepler one here, and then banish Genghis in order to make Beowulf.
Combine together into a noble hero.
And now that he's special summoned, Alexander's effect activates, and I can resurrect
King
Jalter.
Alexander's effect activates. The ruler.
There we are. Now let's finish this.
Attack, Gust High King Alexander.
There we go.
I'm the star.
Just because you want to win doesn't mean you can.
Excellent. Oh, nice. Glad you liked my deck. Yeah, Dynamists have been a pretty good, seem to have gone over rather well. They're not meta or anything to my understanding, but they're pretty quick and early. As you saw, he would have gotten 3 special summons from his deck if I hadn't gotten Contract with Errors right away. There we are. Looks like I've got another DDD enemy, which means whoever goes first is likely going to lose. Okay, yeah.
Witness.
He probably is running Contract Procrastination then.
In a
He's
duel,
not.
you'll duel. I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. It's my turn.
Yeah, he's probably if he's nothing showing up, he's running Contract Procrastination, which is really gonna suck for me.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
Which means he's probably gonna put Stromberg on the field.
I will create a monster that will see the ruler. I haven't go ahead and it's
That's
my
most
turn.
likely Dark
I
Contract with
draw.
the Witch on the ground there.
I'll set a card. I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gates effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
My own Jolter to battle his. Unfortunately, he's probably going to use Dark Contract of the Witch right away.
The tuner monster Double D Night Howl. Double D Night Howl's effect activates. Triple D.
Here.
Synchro Summon. Triple D Gun. I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates. Combined together into a noble hero. B.
And now resurrect Jolt.
High King Alexander's effect activates. The rule. Witness. Ready to battle? Attack, Gust High King Alexander!
Dark Contract of the Witch can only kill one.
Here's the card I set. I activate my
An opponent's
trap.
monster if you do. Oh, not bad. However, my Jolter is stronger.
Go.
Show which is superior. Beowulf, bring us home.
My monster attacks you. What mistakes did I make? To be a pro, you can't make even the tiniest mistake.
Surprisingly fitting. Go Hunter just there. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see, what was he running? Basically not much different from what I do. It looks like he just has some more staple back row. Honestly, not bad. In fact, this does help with the deck's issue that it doesn't really have much protection. Or at least not inherently, but I do like that it at least has some pretty good recovery from... That way, even if the board's nuked, you can use... If you survive to see your draw phase, you can usually come back. Oh, what skill was he using? I forgot to check that. Oh, he doesn't have a skill. How weird. I would have expected him to be using Contract Procrastination. Or anything, really. I guess while I'm here. Oh. Huh. Might as well do the event a bit while I'm here.
Who says there's only one?
There's a lot of really good...
pendulum summon?
I guess the amount of good ones he has is questionable. The most popular one is Contract Procrastination. They nerfed it so that it's not listed here, but basically you can only use it once per duel now. It's okay, but I do strongly believe Black and White Contract will be the best one sooner, because basically you can select one, send one face-up Dark Contract from your field to the graveyard, and then make a monster into a tuner, a level 4 or a level 8. Basically, either make a Synchro or make a rank 4 or rank 8. I think that this will be great eventually, but the problem is there's just not enough good XCs to make out of it right now, or at least not yet. I guess some Master Fusion and beat down are good generic ones. I guess Balance is kind of okay. I use DD King because it's just beat down, but for DDDs, and I can use it twice per duel instead of just once. Let's do the event here. Duel with a Smile. Sure, let's use the Yuya deck. Opponent's Duel Meter. I'm not sure how I feel about action duels in this game. I realize it's hard to properly emulate the fact in the anime they physically move around the field to try and find hidden effect cards like that, but...
Duelists, prepare for battle! Only one will rule the duel in the ultimate fusion of monsters and mayhem. The action begins now! Action! Duel! My turn!
What can I select here? Nothing that much I can do. Might as well use energy biscuits just so that he can't, I guess.
I'll use an action card.
Tribute summon with 1 level 5 or higher monster. Nice Pendulum Dragon. Spiral Flame Strike. That's a level 8. I can't Pendulum summon that, which is a little annoying.
I activate my spell card. Spiral Flame.
I was worried this might be a
Strike.
brick, but it's not actually. I need to use this in order to get an Odd Eyes to my hand. Actually, Arc Pendulum may be superior in this case, so let's grab him. And set the pendulum scale.
I set the pendulum scale. I set the pendulum scale.
I can summon level 7s with this, so let's do precisely that.
Swing far, pendulum. Carve the arc of victory. My monsters are ready to swing. Join the cast. I special summon a monster.
I can just end here. Yeah, let's add Odd Eyes effect.
Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon's pendulum effect.
Gongato. Perfect.
I end
A
my
2700 attack monster should be a bit annoying for him to have to get over, but if
activate.
an action spell.
I'll set a monster. I end
I guess he
my
used that
turn.
just to deny me being able to use it.
Build your strategy. I'll just tear it down.
Pendulum Scale,
I set the
Gongato.
pendulum scale.
Pendulum Summon, both of them.
Swing far, pendulum. Carve the arc of victory. Turn up the heat. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Speaking of which, remember the top games I streamed last year video? When I uploaded it to YouTube, turns out I did get by the copyright copyright claim, despite my efforts to make that not happen.
Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Yes, Shivers Kid. Annoying. Tribute summoning by tribute summoning 1 monster. We'll use that
Join
one.
the cast. I tribute summon a monster.
Use its effect.
I activate my monster's effect.
Activate effect. Wonder Chance. High Dive. Detect defensive monsters on your field. Go with this one.
I'll use an action card.
High Jump.
Battle. It's time for the big finale. So let's end it with a bang.
I have to admit, this background is actually really
Direct
neat.
attack. You survived my test. Good. You proved you're worthy of being a Lancer. This is the kind of dueling that I always wanted to do.
Dual Attainment Meter. Oh, wow. There we go. Panel complete. Now I have the Synchro card. Yeah, those look pretty good. It's nice to have those without the Duel Links logo on them. I don't know why they love putting on so many. In fact, let me actually show this right now. Our studio. Customization. Now simple colors with the Duel Links, but now we have all the characters, all Duel Links logo. Oh, let's go to events. You can see the sheer quantity of them that has the Duel Links logo on them. And I really appreciate the ones that don't, because a lot of these, like this Supreme King Jaden with Super Polymerization, really awesome. Dungeon Dice Monsters, really awesome except for the logo. The Mech Lord Emperors and Mechanical, also with the logo. The Army of Ghosts, actually pretty nasty, intimidating even. But No go. Seriously, Konami, do you need to remind me what game I'm playing? Sheesh. And yeah, those card sleeves aren't much better. I'm gonna dive in again. I'll use my Yosenjus when I get a bit higher in the ladder, but for now I want to enjoy my different dimension demons. Maybe I'm just in the mood after SMT5 of being awesome. I don't know. I'm just really feeling DDDs today.
Witness what's beyond evolution.
If you underestimate me,
You'll learn that my power
you think you can defeat
duel.
Feeling I set a
Yeah, this isn't exactly the best opening hand.
face, I end my turn.
It's my turn.
Let's hope I get another monster here, because that would be most ideal. Yes, it is. Normal summon.
Double D Savant Kepler. I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect.
I don't mind if she uses Harpy's hunting ground to destroy
Dark contract
my
with the gate.
contracts, because that just means I won't have to pay the
Dark
penalty.
contract with the gate's effect activates.
Alright, let me get DD Slime in here.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
The reason I go with the Genghis instead of Jalter for this one is because I can then use DD Night Howl to synchro summon.
Come forth at I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. The Tuner Monster Double D Night Howl. Synchro Summon. Triple D.
Now, I activate my face star card. I activate a quick
set
play
a
spell.
card. I end my
Gamune.
turn. Go ahead and rebuild your strategy.
Feeling nervous?
I'll just tear
Draw.
it down.
I activate hysteric signs effect. Not too shabby.
Oh wow.
Throw.
I guess they must have bricked. Harpies have gotten a bunch of nerfs. Ooh, End of the World. As nice as this sounds, let's see here, you can abuse once with dual bar, revealing a Doom King Armageddon in your hand. Add one face-up DDD Pendulum Monster from your hand to your hand from your extra deck. Then the turn you cannot summon the card added by the skill or cards with the same name, except by Pendulum Summoning. You can activate their effects. In addition, the following effect can be used once per turn when you Pendulum Summon 3 DDD Doom King Armageddon at the same time. Destroy all monsters on the field except for them. It's really neat, but extremely niche, unfortunately. I do like it, it's just not practical, though. Especially since DDD Doom King Armageddon itself isn't all that great, if we're honest. It's usually just better as materials for something... I guess they must have bricked pretty hard. I'm surprised to see them using two Elegant Egotists and... rather than Elegant Egotist and Treacherous Trap Hole, though. Kind of surprised that they said they'd ban a Hatronade for forcing them to put a limit 2 on new decks, yet they slapped Harpies twice purely to force them to stop using Treacherous Trap Hole. Yami, Yugi, and Declan. We have a lot to gain from this, and I'm willing to... If he's another Luna Light, that's gonna be tricky, though.
In a duel,
Balls.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. It's my turn.
Yeah, the fact it's delaying means he's got... I think he may actually be using Thunder Dragons if he's getting a delay there.
I'll set a card. I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Yeah, he's absolutely using Thunder Dragons as this many delays.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Combined together into a normal hero that even dragons fear. Be born.
Now's my chance.
Yep, that's a Thunder Dragon.
My
He's
monster's effect activates.
I end my
unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Against Thunder Dragons, I have to go second, or else they're just going to wreck me.
My monster's effect activates.
Yeah, he's already got more than enough to get Leveneer, so... Thunder Dragons have been smacked by the ban list so freaking hard. It's actually quite impressive that they're still strong as ever, basically. Yeah, see, they've got like 5 semi-limit cards, yet he still opens with Aloof Lupine. Well, who am I kidding? I know how this works. It probably bricks like no other anytime I play it. But of course, the enemy won't, because that's just how it goes.
Alright. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Now's the time. I special summon a monster.
Got some rank 6 plays, I see.
Here I go.
Not that it matters, because he's just...
Summon a monster.
I activate my continuous trap. Dark contract with the witch.
He's gonna negate it, but... Oh, I thought he had a negate ready. Well, it doesn't matter. He's just gonna summon Leveneer now. You can obviously do something, so what are you going to be doing exactly? Yep, Leveneer. Here it comes.
Alright. I special summon a monster.
Oh no, just Thunder Dragon do it.
Turn is done.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. I draw.
You know what, let's do this so I don't have to pay the contract fees.
Beowulf's effect activates. I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Kepler.
Double D Savant Kepler.
Dark contract.
Double D Savant Kepler's effect.
With the Swamp King.
I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
You know what, let's do it. If we don't kill him, he's just gonna kill me, so we're going full power here.
I'm forming a force that will bring you to your... the truth. Witness. Battle. Caesar Ragnarok. Triple D Wave Oblivion. King Caesar Ragnarok.
By sending this
effect
card back to my
activates.
hand, I can eat Dragon Duo and attack.
This is the end.
There we go.
I may have
To be
Dang, I was convinced I was gonna lose that, but I managed to come back in the end. DDDs are definitely a go big or go home deck, and boy is it fun to go big. If he's using Shark, he's most definitely going to do Water Xyz.
I've never got in a duel. Challenge. It's my turn. I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Okay, Pay, is it just me whenever I play DD I always break, when other people do they never break? Honestly, I think the deck is actually quite consistent, at least now that they have Kepler to help out.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
I don't like that I don't have much of a turn 1, but I think I might be able to do one now.
Come forth. The Dark-Winged Behemoth. Double D. I activate Double D Berfomet's effect.
Change Genghis into a level 4, if you please. And I'll go into Wave King Caesar.
You have never
DDs do have can break if you get too many spells or traps, but for the most part, if you can get contract with the gate or contract with the Swamp King, it's hard for the enemy to brick you. At least that's my experience. Alright, let's... It's hard to get bricked.
Here I go.
Let's see here.
It's my turn.
Though, like I said, I don't want to say they don't, because I've done it a couple times on this very stream. Interestingly, if he makes Abyss Dweller to prevent me from fusing from my graveyard, Wave King Caesar will actually be stronger than his Abyss Dweller. Because Wave King Caesar is also water. Granted, he might go for... Hard to say, Water Xyz has a lot of options because rank 4 has the most options of any rank dedicated in the general sense, I mean. I'm tripping over my own words. Did he actually not draw into a Deep Sea Princess? Or, whatever that one is that basically immediately gets a rank 4. Because I swear, they have it glued to their opening hand. Though, don't get me wrong, I know what it's like to have certain cards glued to the opening hand. I used to have only one copy of Yosenjus Oyam into my deck to try and deal with certain enemies, but it's usually there so that I don't draw into it and so I can just search it out if I need it. But unfortunately, I kept having it in my opening hand, so I just took it out because I couldn't afford to have it there. It sucks to lose a useful tech like that, but it's not a deal breaker. Interesting, is he at a loss for what to do? Or is he trying to intentionally stall him because he's salty? Oh, I see, just lost connection. I will say it's a little odd that his name is DDD, yet he's using Water Xyz, or at least I'd assume such given... Well, given no one else uses Shark. Oh no, connection failed. I don't think he intentionally disconnected like that, I think it just happened. Master Fusion. Yeah, perfectly valuable, a perfectly serviceable generic skill for fusion decks. Now let's see what he was using. Yep, that's a Water Xyz deck. And he's got some pretty good options too. Dang. Still, situations like that are why I like to have Wave King Caesar. It's not much, but it's the closest thing to a solid level 1, solid turn 1 play my deck has. Cyber Dragons are going to OTK me or OTK him. This is going to be over really quickly one way or another. That's how... At least that's how I'm...
I do fuel my victory. My turn. From my hand, I activate a
Special
spell.
summon a Cyber Dragon from your hand or graveyard. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. I don't think that matters, given he's going to be fusing it or Xyz summoning it.
I'm ending my turn.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. I
I
draw.
only respect victory.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
And one major thing that is definitely a flaw with the DDD decks is that you can only really have one copy of any given monster, maybe 2 if you're lucky, because the extra deck being limited to only 7 is really, really tight.
The Tuner Monster Double D Double D Night Howl's effect activates.
Now, I reveal
Banish
my
Cyber Dragons
face.
different levels of your hand for your graveyard and destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls.
Double D Vice Typhon.
Well, I can still do this. By banishing my Swirl Slime, I can
Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
special summon this baby here,
Double D
and in doing so,
Kepler.
I can grab a Dark Contract from my deck.
Activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect.
Dark Contract with a Swamp King will allow me to easily handle this.
I activate the spell Dark Contract.
Unless that's a
with the
Sphere
Swamp
Karibo in his hand,
Contract.
this is
The
over.
Swamp King's effect activates. Let rise a monster that burns bright with flame. Come forth and conquer all. Witness. Ready to battle? Flame King Genghis, attack! The best
There we are.
to be a
There we are. Excellent. Rank up. There. Looks like another DDD player. Ooh, if I'm going first, I may very well lose this. I'm glad I just ranked up.
observe.
Yeah, he's probably... No, he's using King of the World. Interesting. Well, at least it's not Contract
Let's
Procrastination.
see.
I do not like that one.
It's my turn.
That's the irritant. Activate
I
effect.
activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Let rise a monster that burns bright. Come forth. The Tuner Monster Double D Night Howl's effect activates. Double D Vice Typhon. Synchro Summon. Triple D. I activate Triple D Flame King Genghis's effect. Double D Vice Typhon. I set the pendulum scale. I end my turn.
I'm probably going to want DD Orthus's Pendulum effect.
Yet. I draw.
Big for this.
I'll set a card. set a card.
I'm gonna have to play a shell game to figure out which of these I want to destroy.
Dark Winged Behemoth! Double D perfect! I set the pendulum scale.
Oh, interesting. Is this going with the rank 6 version of DDD? There's a pendulum variant, but I'm not using it. I'm mostly just using Orthus as a nice utility tool.
Your strategy. I'll just tear it down. I draw. I activate Double D Orthros' pendulum effect.
Select 2 cards, destroy. Whatever this one is, let's get rid of that one. For mine.
I activate my continuous trap. Dark contract with the witch. Why should I fulfill a contract when I have this trap? Contract laundering!
Oh, because I just didn't get its effect off. Activate DD Swirl Slime to summon Pendragon.
Swirl Slime's effect.
Come to me, Saber! DD King.
Witness. Ready to battle? Attack just high. Do my mark. The best.
There we go. Nice
Your
try.
endgame needs to improve.
There we go. Phew. It's a lot of matches. It seems I've been going for about 2 hours. Well, I've faced a decent variety amount of decks, including myself. So we have officially have proof that I can face myself. Oh, right, I need to grab these real quick. Oh, dang, 495, huh? I just need to do a bit more then, and I can actually get another 10 pull. I'll go a bit longer. I just need to get a couple more wins. And this should be fast, one way or another. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, someone else is attempting an Odd Eyes deck. At least that's what I assume. When you gain a rank. Sounds good. So I need to give it my all. Yeah, he's using a pendulum deck. He could be using Dino Mists, I guess. Since he's got pendulum scales.
In a duel, I'll duel. My turn.
I need to draw a new monster or else I'm going to be screwed.
I set the pendulum scale.
Okay, yeah, he's Performer Pals.
I set the pendulum scale.
This is almost a brick, but I might be able to get it depending on what I draw next turn.
Carve the arc of victory. Scratch your way to the wind, Performer Pal Silverclaw. I end my turn. It's my turn.
Any monster, any monster, any monster. Perfect.
Double D Savant Kepler. I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect.
Dark Contract with the gate.
I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the gate's effect activates.
Yeah, let's get Pendragon on here.
I set a card.
Activate effect.
Activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
I need Jalter because I can't OTK him this turn.
I will create a monster that will
Or can I?
The ruler. I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates. Combined together into a noble hero that he... Be born.
Fail. There we are.
Witness. Ready to battle? Oracle King Dark, attack! The best you could do, wasn't it?
I can't be
Just be...
There we are. Rank up. I'm almost back to gold rank. I need to eventually not be lazy and get to actual King of Games. I get to Legend pretty consistently when I'm playing, but yeah, it's just 5 wins in a row is a level for each rank is a bit too much, I guess.
I've never...
King.
If you...
I'll
Duel! I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates.
Yeah, you know what? Let's try and get Caesar.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Let rise a monster that burns bright. Come forth. The Dark-Winged Behemoth. Double D. I activate Double D Performance effect.
Alright. Change his level to 4, if you please. There we are. And now I can bring out Wave King Caesar.
You have never faced a monster as... Rise!
There we are.
I end my turn.
An actual turn 1 play, who'd have thought?
It's my turn. I draw. Join the cast. I activate my monster
Very Magician
effect.
Girl, oh my. He's using Magician Girls. Yeah, I had no doubt he's got Kiwi and stuff to try and OTK me. This is gonna really suck to have to deal with.
My
I
turn.
haven't shown my full strength yet. I draw. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Combined together into a noble hero that even dragons fear. The Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates. I will create a monster that will see the ruler. I've never gone easy. Battle!
Alright, Berry
King
Magician
Dark,
Girl.
Attack! Imperial Onslaught!
Sure you want to do that? I activate my monster's effect.
This effect is only once per turn, so I should be able... Also, I do piercing damage, which is quite nice.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
I activate Triple Double D Wave King Caesar's effect.
She deals piercing damage thanks to Beowulf,
My
so...
monster.
You gotta...
Attack, Wave King Caesar! Tidal Torrent!
Sure you want to do that? I activate my monster's effect!
Having
Come
my attack
on
points,
out.
and what's worse is the attack points halving is permanent.
Tidal Torrent!
Sure you want to do that?
Oh yeah, and you
I
can chain
activate
these.
my monster's I know what to do.
I know exactly what to
Ah! You
do.
gotta
I know
be
exactly
kidding.
There we go. There we go. 2 more wins, and fitting the last one's on Yuya. I guess I should go for gold rank 1 while I'm here, I guess. Just so I can end the stream on a really good note, but for the moment, I do want to get that last 110 roll. Oh, I forgot about the rank up gift. Well, no matter. Fantastic arc. Gonna be in here a while, might as well enjoy the roll. Magic Calibra. What do you sense, Declan? Odd Eyes Fusion. Now I have all 3 copies. I probably won't. I'm not sure how many I'll actually be using the deck, but never hurts to have a surplus, I guess. Bit of a disappointing set of pulls, but oh well. I'm gonna be in this box for a while getting all the Odd Eyes cards, so might as well make sure to live it up, right? Searching for the opponent. Magic successful? Okay, we're gonna try and end this on getting gold 1. Getting back to gold 1, I should say. Looks like another Blue Eyes player, unless it's another stall deck. I need to try and win. Well, I always try and win, but especially the stakes are high.
Let's see if you're...
There can only...
I haven't shown my full strength yet. I set a card. I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gates effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Let rise the monster that burns. Come forth.
Unfortunately, it's the best thing I can do right now.
Here I go. It's my turn. Draw! I set a monster. Will now battle. I end my
It's
turn.
my turn. I draw. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Ow.
I see. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
I need another slime. Give me another slime, please. Thank you.
I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect.
Pendragon. So, yeah, because Pendragon is there specifically, I can make Beowulf, which is rather nice.
Be born.
Monster special summon it. Nah, I don't need to activate his effect, but I can activate this.
I activate the spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect activates.
I don't need this. Don't need this.
I will create a monster that will seal your... The ruler...
DD King time.
Battle! Beowulf, pierce through your foe.
Oh, Luna Light. Good thing I'm doing this to take him out in a single turn.
Oracle King...
Probably with beat down.
Just be...
Well, Lucky for me, he must have gotten a weaker opening hand. And hey, we managed to get all the way back to gold rank. Oh no, he has a red eye. Wait, he has a mix of red eyes and Slash Dragon, but Slash Dragon can only get warriors. That's why he has Fierce Knight Origin? Yeah, this is a really weird deck, but I guess that explains why he wasn't able to do much. He must have gotten a bunch of cards that didn't synergize with each other. Unfortunately, this is why you don't want to mix too many different archetypes. Because if you have like 2 Lunalight fusions, 1 Lunalight Yellow Marten, and the Black Dragon, you can't make anything with that. Let's end on a nice action duel. Just for fun. I think I kind of prefer how the speed duels are being, how the turbo duels in the 5Ds area are handled, but...
Duelists, duel! My turn.
Searching on it.
My spell card, Spiral Flame Strike. I set the pendulum scale. I set the pendulum scale.
This is not a once per turn, eh? Interesting.
I activate my spell card, Spiral Flame Strike.
There we are. Generally, I find anyone who's running an Odd Eyes deck right now is running a rank 7 focused, since it's so easy to get these 2 out, as you can see. I may do that myself if I end up making it, but I need at least a second Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon for that.
Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
I do like the animations here. I actually think they're better than the ones from Legacy of the Duelist. I might as well eat this one so he can't.
I end my turn. It's my turn. I draw. Action card.
Pierce is a very good one, but I don't think I need to worry about that since I don't have any defense monsters.
I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gates effect activates.
Doom King is actually stronger than these two, which will be a bit annoying if he can summon it. Oh, he can't. Nice.
I end my turn. Go ahead and rebuild your strategy. I'll just tear it down.
Action card, Haida. Actually, this is better. Monsters that destroy an opponent's monster can attack again.
I activate an battle. Go. Attack.
Wonder Chance. Now I can attack again.
Go. Direct attack. It's time for the big finale. So let's end it with a bang.
Got him.
Since you're capable, that's what dual tainting is all about.
Excellent. Oh nice, I got 2 of the Leonidas's. That's the new one added by the event. I'm not sure if I'll be using it in my deck, but it's nice that they're giving more DDD pendulums. They have basically every special summoning method except for Ritual, and that does include a Link monster, which gives the very interesting implication that Declan / Reiji eventually masters Link summoning as well. I think it's pretty cool, personally. Alright. Well, it's been a couple hours, and I've got out of silver. I can climb out of gold a bit later, and I managed to do a lot of openings with the Fantastic Arc. So I think that's a pretty good one tonight. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream this weekend, but hopefully this will be a nice one to tide everyone over. But But otherwise, well, there's a link to my YouTube account in my about page, so feel free to check there. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, odds are I'll have it set to be uploading once a day, so you can just come back for the next stream. Alright, thank you for coming. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you next time.